Republican national spokeswoman Elizabeth Pipko joins me now. Elizabeth, I can't believe Michelle Obama's dancing like that after a dictator is about to take over.
I can't believe it either, right? She should be hiding in her $1 million house in Martha's Vineyard,
Which
right?
one? She has 3.
Exactly. Look, this is so obvious. Michelle Obama and the rest of the media elites, the Democrat Party, everyone, no one actually believed Donald Trump was Hitler, right? The only people who actually suffered are the ones that listened to this and didn't have the time to do the research for themselves, who are terrified right now because Adolf Hitler is going to the White House. Michelle Obama is not going to suffer, whether it's Kamala Harris's poor policies or Donald Trump in the White House. She does not care. Her team lost. I'm sure she shed one tear and went back to dancing because she has millions of dollars, a Netflix contract, and a life, and has no idea, much like Sunny Hostin, what the American people actually are feeling.
Well, you bring up Sunny. So she says she grew up poor. We're just going to take her word for it. How do you grow up poor and just lose all connection with the people you grew up with? She must have seen the prices going up.
Right. Isn't that the embodiment of the Democrats, though, now, right? They forgot who they work for. They forgot who they answer to. They literally only answer to the media elites and those that fund the party, Democrat donors. But they would have won if they actually did what they're supposed to do. Listen to what their own voters are asking them to do. They would have won. That's what Donald Trump did. That's what he's done for 9 years since he announced in 2015. That's why he's so popular. And if they hadn't forgotten what they were here to do, they might have had a shot in this election.
Well, they're acting, Stephanie in particular, like she knew this was going to be a loss all along. And if everybody had just listened to Stephanie, who knew this was about inflation and the Democrats should have been at the bar realizing the price of beer was going up, why do they all sound so brilliant now? Because they weren't saying this when everything was on the line.
Well, the fact is they have to, or they get left behind, right? Donald Trump didn't just win. He won in a landslide. He shocked those of us who I think didn't think he had a chance, not many, but he shocked some people. He won swing states no one thought he'd win. He won the popular vote. The American people have spoken, and either you get on board or, like you said, you lose your TV contract.
And you might lose your job as a pollster, although she said in Iowa she was already going to leave the business.
Right.
What does that tell you when people like Stephanopoulos have to pony up $15 million? This woman in Iowa is going to have to go through discovery. She's going to have to turn over her emails about this poll. This poll leaked. This was a bad poll that tried to change the race at the last second.
It makes me want to laugh like Kamala Harris. I think it's amazing. I have watched Donald Trump, his family, his staff, his supporters suffer for so many years at the hands of people like this who never actually cared about the American people, didn't feel any sense of responsibility to them, whether they're pollsters or media journalists or anybody else. They felt no responsibility to the people, only to the party and to the people that they wanted to win, right? To their team, which was never the American public. I am going to love every minute of this. I hope they learn their lesson. And if they don't, I will enjoy the next 4 and 8 and 12 years of Republican politics.
Well, thank God Trump won, because your job as a Republican spokesperson, you would have been sounding like these people.
Fair.
Very good. Thank you very much, Elizabeth. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.